flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Palardy. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Jackson to return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Silver. Great. Try left yet? Anyway,
Hurts.
He dumps it off to Barkley. And some room to roam now.
And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Second and 10.
Great.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know, some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Ready. Fight 60. Room 32. Fight 97. Go pitch. Steal. Check steal. Ready?
They'll run it again with Miller. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
The Saints. 1st down. A gain of 14.
Here we go. Set.
1st down,
First
Saints.
40. Ready.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time.
1st down, New Orleans.
We're scoreless after 1. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43, ultra. Ready?
They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's go now. 10 black. Strike. Strike. Hut.
On third down, Miller. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Kendre Miller, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making them push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down.
So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, we're going to milk the clock. Hey, we just got to do ball control. This is the NFL. 70-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
There's Chris Olave.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Rattler wants to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 25 yards that time. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Okay, ready?
From the 25, here's 2nd and 2.
Set. Black 40. Cut, cut.
Inside handoff now, Miller. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Saints.
Here's Rattler. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, Frost. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ultra, ultra. Blue, ready?
Jet sweep. Here comes Marshall.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Trey Palmer.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time,
touchdown, Philadelphia!
Devontae Smith,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
Yeah, 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Now, after after the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here we go.
42-yard line.
Black, 95.
A first down carry now for Miller. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
45, White.
New Orleans.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Hut.
Now Rattler. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
It's the score. Saints 21, Eagles 7.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. This is Smith with a grab. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Back to throw now on first down. Well, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
a 2nd and 10.
No touch that. Crowd up, Yanni. No touch.
Back to throw here.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Hut. Blue striker. Green jack. Eagle blue. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll just get rid of it.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Now a handoff to Miller. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's 2nd and 3.
Set. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Blue, black. Yellow, 43. Hut.
They'll try to run for it with Miller.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the 3rd quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just the series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2nd down and 8.
Down. Black 40. Ready?
They're going to look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Yellow, go. Black 45. White. Set, go.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. That's completed right side to Palmer.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Trey Palmer.
His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year.
And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
Picked off by Justin Reed.
And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm. Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Red 38. Ready.
They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Let's go now. Yellow 22. Ready.
Play action, now Rattler. He completes it to Olave.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. That's good for 28 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And the Saints
Black.
first down.
Steal. Check steal.
Now it's Miller running right. And he'll take it into the end